dopamine is the molecule of anticipation and not satisfaction, then as a society, how do we not become addicted to the chase and still find inner peace?
But you've diagnosed the problem exactly. And one is that companies are successful in many cases by promoting dopamine in their customers. They want their customers to be unsatisfied, because if you're content and fulfilled, you're not opening up your wallet.
You want to always want them coming back for more.
I mean, it's not what our society is trying to promote, because there's no benefit at large for people being content. It's very much of a personal benefit.
Literally programming these games, creating these games to hit the dopamine, right?
There's so many opportunities in video games to trigger dopamine. And there's pretty good evidence that that video games are addictive in young people. Young people don't have fully developed frontal lobes in their brain, and so it's a lot more difficult for them to control their behavior and resist impulses. And video game makers do capitalize on this to some degree.
And then when I asked that question, I wasn't really necessarily strictly referring to the dating apps, but even on all social media. IG, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, we're always just swiping for the next thing. So are you finding people coming to you with this concern like, hey, I'm in a relationship, but I can't find fulfillment because I'm just not being satisfied from the person I'm with?
So much about the human brain is about cycles and balance. And so really we evolved to alternate between dopamine in the future, making the future better, and enjoying the present moment. And what happens with these dating apps is that it's always telling you there could be something better out there. No relationship is perfect. We've all been dissatisfied with our partner at times, and probably even angry and wondering, is there something better out there?
Right.
When you've got this app with which a push of a button, a swipe of a screen, you can get access to something new, that's short-circuiting the normal cycles of life, and it's going to cause problems. They're going back to dumb phones because they have the benefit of seeing the damage of this from previous generations. And so I don't think everyone is doing it, but I think there are more and more Gen Z-ers who are looking at this and saying, this is not the path to a fulfilling life. So I think the pendulum is going to swing backwards.